conversations about life, growth, peace, setting boundaries, and getting older, which is a privilege. Tonight, let's talk about something serious. Should forgiveness be one sided? Have you ever been the only one apologizing? The only one trying to fix things? The only one saying, let's move forward? Have you? If you have found yourself in that situation, please say I have in the comment section, okay? Drop yes in the chat if you have experienced that. So imagine this. You keep forgiving someone, they hurt you, you forgive. They disrespect you, you forgive. They repeat the same behavior, and you still forgive. At what point does forgiveness become self-disrespect? You know, some people can just take your forgiveness for granted. They'll be like, oh, let me just do it, I beg. I know her, she has a soft heart. She'll forgive me. He's a very kind man, he will forgive me. So they will take it for granted. Alright? So forgiveness is good, but it is not enough. Forgiveness is powerful. It frees your heart. But forgiveness does not remove accountability. It doesn't. Someone can be forgiven, but that doesn't mean access remains the same. Please let that sit into our heads. Forgiveness can be what? Forgiving, but that doesn't mean access can remain the same. So before you offend someone, think very, very well. Think and ask yourself, after this, what next? The person can say, okay, yes, I have forgiven you, but all those liberty, all those, coming around that person, the discussion, the cordial relationship that you have between that person, it might no longer be there. So, my dear viewers, before you offend someone, please think very, very well. Yes, at the end of the day, the person can be kind, the person can forgive you. But what about that access? What about how free the person used to be when you are around them? Do you think it will still remain the same? It will not. So please, okay? Try not to offend people. It is not good. One-sided forgiveness creates imbalance. If it is only one person that is always saying, forgive me, it creates imbalance. Only one person is always adjusting. Only one person is always understanding. That relationship becomes emotionally unequal. Okay, tell me the truth. Can a relationship survive if only one person keeps fixing it? Do you think a relationship can actually survive? I don't think so. Forgiveness versus enabling. There's a difference between forgiveness and enabling, okay? If someone knows you always forgive them, will they feel pressured to change? They will not change. They will be like, I'll do it. So much, you'll forgive me. I'll do it. Don't worry, you'll forgive me. So they will not change. Alright? Boundaries after forgiveness. You can forgive someone and still change how you deal with them. Would you like it if someone treats you that way? So please, avoid things that you would do and start requesting for forgiveness later. Be cool. Oh? Forgiveness doesn't mean you forgot or you forget. You tolerate disrespect. Some people will disrespect you and they will be like, oh, please forgive me. Forgive me. But they have forgotten that what they did to you was disrespectful. What they did to you was toxic. So forgiveness does not mean you will tolerate all that. It means I have released my anger by forgiving you, but I am protecting myself. That relationship that we used to have, we are not going to have them anymore because I am going to protect myself. All right. So, how many times is too many times? Can you guys tell me in the comment sections? How many times? I know that in the Bible, God said, forgive 77 times. But do you agree with that? That somebody should keep offending you and you keep forgiving? If you don't, can you tell me how many times is too many that you can say, no, I cannot take this anymore? How many times is too many? Please indicate it in the comment section, okay? Should both people apologize? I also realized that most people, especially the elder ones, they always believe that the younger ones should be the ones to apologize to them. Even if they are at fault, they just believe that the younger ones should be the ones to apologize to them. They hardly open their mouth to say, I am sorry. That's very bad. Forgiveness shouldn't be one-sided. Saying I'm sorry shouldn't be one-sided. It should be both parties. Whoever that offend each other should open their mouth and say, I am sorry. Okay? If someone never say sorry, should you forgive the person? Yes. You know those elder ones that they will offend you, or even your bosses in the office. When they offend you, they won't open their mouth to say that they are sorry. They will just, to them, maybe they will feel, how am I going to apologize to my subordinates? How am I going to apologize to my kids? How am I going to apologize to my younger one? And they will just continue with life and expect you to just forgive them just like that. So if the person doesn't really actually say, I am sorry, should you forgive them? My dear viewers, please, I would like you to drop your comments in the comment section, okay? I would like to know your opinion. Should you forgive? Is forgiveness for them or for you? What do you think? In this live chat, I know I made the notification very short, so maybe that's the reason why I've not gotten any audience yet. But if you watch the live chat after I finish publishing, please, 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 I need you guys to tell me, give me some response, okay? I want to hear your opinion because it's giving me concern. I would love to hear your opinion so I can know how to talk to or render advice to someone else. All right, my love. Forgiveness should not be one-sided. In my own opinion, it shouldn't be one-sided because healthy relationships require mutual efforts. You can forgive, but you must also value yourself. So that's that part there. That part of, this person has offended me. You have forgiven the person. You have released that anger. But that access is no more. My dear viewers, I am repeating this again. I wouldn't want you guys to feel awkward in your relationship because you lack this advice. Don't do things and say, oh, I'm going to ask for forgiveness. The person will forgive me and it will be over. We'll just be the way we used to be. It cannot be the way it used to be. So that is why it's good for you to avoid. That's why it's good for you to avoid anything that's going to make you say, I am sorry. All right? Because, do you agree with me that it is mostly the younger ones that normally say, I am sorry? Do you agree with me? If you don't agree with me, can you please drop your comment in the comment sections? Yes, please. Drop your comments in the comment section because from my own observations, I can conclude that mostly the younger ones are the one always saying, I am sorry. which I disagree that it ought to be so. Whoever that offend each other should open their mouth to say, I am sorry. But I want you guys to also know that sorry is not the end thing. Yeah, you say I'm sorry, the person will forgive you. But how is the relationship? How would the relationship be aftermath? Would you still want it to be as it used to be? If you want it, please avoid those things that will make you say forgive me tomorrow. Please. If you are in a relationship, don't cheat on your partner. Don't tell lies. Like, as far as it's not a lie that will save somebody's life, please don't say it. Don't tell lies. Okay? Parents and children, respect boundaries, both parties. Give each other respect. We all deserve respect. Respect your parents. Let your parents too respect you. Because if any of you offend each other, yes, definitely, you can forgive. But how would that relationship be afterwards? How? Do you still want it to be cordial? Or you want it to be everybody mind your own business? So, that is it. Even in terms of work, if your boss should offend you, bosses out there, please, if you're a boss, do not feel too big to open your mouth to say, sorry, I know what I did is wrong. I am sorry. Forgiveness is not one-sided. Like, saying I'm sorry is not one-sided. You should open your mouth to say, I am sorry. And also try not to do it again. If you want your worker to work for you very well, if you offend your worker, open your mouth and say, I am sorry. And the workers out there, if you offend your boss, please open your mouth to say that you are sorry. Try as much as you can not to also offend your boss, because you wouldn't want him or her to start looking for a replacement. Okay? I hope we've learned something tonight in this video. I wish I had audience. I would love to hear you guys' opinion. But since I do not, I hope to hear it after. If you enjoyed this discussion, when you watch the video after I've published it and you enjoy it, please like, subscribe, share it, and don't forget, okay? Don't forget to give it to that person who really needs it. Tell the person that if you know what you would do and regret tomorrow, please do not do it. You see a woman that is in her husband's house, she'll be hanging out with a boy or a man saying there's nothing between them, when you know your husband will be upset when he hears such a thing. Why do it? Why do you want your husband to start thinking if you guys are in a relationship or not? You want to hang out, go out with your husband. Wait for him. If he's not around, stay in your house. Watch movies. Read books. Okay? So, what you guys will be taking home is, if you know those things that you would do that will offend someone, please endeavor not to do that. Endeavor not to do it. Because sometimes, even if you ask for forgiveness, you can be forgiven, but the relationship might not remain the same, and you will not be happy about it. Thank you for listening. See you guys in my next video. Peace out.